All right, so this right here is known as a Cornell plate. It's just a whole bunch of slits of different sizes. Over here on this side, we have double slits right here. And you can clearly see that at the end that there are definitely two different sets of slits there, but there are slits here as well. In this right here, these two columns, the next two columns are diffraction, known as diffraction gratings, and we'll talk about that in a separate video. And then over here we have a slit that starts out thin, and it's double slit, and at some point it becomes single slit. And then over here, these are just single slits, and we'll talk about single slits in a separate one. And so what we're going to do is shine a light through it. Now I'm going to do it right now just to show what happens. So if I shine it through the double slit right there, and hopefully you can see that. We're going to turn the lights out so you can get a better view of that. So notice how the light is sort of spread out. Let's see, that might be a little bit easier to see right now. When we get to the diffraction gradients, it spreads out even more. So that's through the diffraction gradients. Then we have the next one right there. So just see where we are. Or down here, single slit, and there you've got double slit. Again, notice how the light is spreading out left and right. And then we have the single slits right here. And so what's going to happen is that we're going to turn the light out. The piece of paper is on the board so that we can actually mark down, and we can actually do some calculations here. I'm going through the middle set of slits for the Cornell plate. So we've got, I messed up there. I'll remove this. Bringing it in close. Notice we have a whole bunch of chunks of line there. We have two separate sets of lines. So we've got a really bright spot here in the middle. And then as we go, we've got a bright spot there and a bright spot there. But in between it, we also have bright and dark spots going. So we have this combination of two different things happening here. And so it's a combination of the single slit and double slit exposure. And so I'm going to mark on the little ones. And we'll do the measurements based on that. Let's make sure this is lined up enough. All right. Can't even tell if this thing's writing. And I'm hoping that is enough.